just taking this footage of as we drive up because I don't know what my dad might remember from the neighborhood or the campus. So, you know, share a little bit of the B-roll footage with him.
Just the campus.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Cool. I wonder how different it looks. This was in the early 80s, so. You want to just park here? Oh. All right, so just a super quick intro. We are on the college campus of Fisk University, which I believe was my father's first professorship after he completed his PhD at Notre Dame. I think Fisk was his first job. Yeah, he'll confirm that. But, you know, we're doing this cross-country road trip through the Midwest and the South, and we spent some time in Tennessee because we went to the Cornbread Fest. And it was important for me to come through Nashville and Memphis because I did spend some early years here, again, because my dad taught at Fisk. And so, you know, we came on the college campus and we're just going to do a little walk around because this is leading to a full story time that I'm going to do. But let's just kind of walk around, and I'm not going to remember anything because I was super little. I was a little girl. But maybe my dad and my mom might remember some of the campus. You know, the campus has changed so much through the years. But let's just take a walk around. Okay. I see the AKAs are on the yard. Pi chapter. I wonder if my sorors are on the yard. Okay, so there's that. These look like they might be dorms. Let's see. It's a really beautiful campus. It's a really beautiful campus. The Adam K. Spence Hall. I wonder if that was here back in the day. Okay, so the Alphas have a plot here too. Love that, love that. A Phi A. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Let's go on over here. Okay. The Kappas, Alpha Delta chapter, 1927. I guess that's when they were chartered at Fisk. Okay. So, it looks like I kind of unintentionally started with sorority and fraternity row. Okay. I wonder where my sorors are. Here goes Phi Beta Sigma. Ooh, this is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Here, can you come over here? I want you to see if you can put the camera higher because I want to kind of like go down, but you're taller. Lift the camera so you can kind of like see over how they have the, that looks really, really cool. Phi Beta Sigma. Okay. Can you kind of get over it? It looks real nice how they have it raised like that. The Sigmas did a nice job with that. Are the Zetas out here? It's gotta be. I didn't mean to start with in this Greek section, but here we are. So now I'm looking for everybody. We'll just kind of, I know I gotta move it along because we're not parked legally, but I didn't see a Delta plot. Saw the AKAs, the Alphas, the Sigmas, the Kappas. Sorors, where are you? Well, meanwhile, how comfortable are you walking away from the car? This is fine? Okay. So. I don't know why it feels nostalgic being on this campus. I was so little that I don't remember anything, but, well, I mean, I do remember a few things, but I think I feel more nostalgic just because this is where my dad taught and we were on this campus attending classes, sitting in the classes with him. And you'll see in my story time just the life of the children of professors. It's a very unique experience, a very unique life. And we definitely spent a lot of time on all the campuses that my parents taught at throughout the years. So, yeah, awesome. I wonder what this building is called. It looks like a dorm, but it could also be a building where there's classes. Let's see. That kind of reminds me of my freshman year dorm, Hartford Hall. What's this building? Cravath Hall. Let's go to Cravath Hall. Isn't this campus pretty? It reminds me of UMES a little, but you know, I guess a lot of it, yeah. Because UMES was pretty. I know we wouldn't recognize UMES today though. And I wonder how different Fisk looks. Like, will my dad be like, oh my God, this is completely different. Okay, so Office of the President, Office of the Provost, the Registrar Admissions. So basically it's like the administrators in here. Okay. And then I'm keeping an eye on the car. If I need to sprint across the grass, I can. It's okay? Okay. Tally Brady Hall. There's nothing like an HBCU, I tell you. All this history. Let's see. Beautiful, well manicured. They keep this place up. I wonder how many of the students here are Nashville or Tennessee natives. How many come from out of state? Hello, good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I guess we'll go back here. This seems like maybe campus housing. I don't know that there's anything back here. Do you think that's a part of the campus too?
Yeah.
Really? All this? I wonder if they have housing for faculty. A lot of universities do, because I know when my mom taught at Hamilton College in Clinton, New York, we lived on the campus. There were houses for the professors. Very nice housing. And that way you were able to be close to work. So, this is where we started. I can't believe I couldn't find a plot for Delta. That is so strange. I know it's around here. I don't know what this is. I'll come up here. I know, it is. It is. What were you saying looked like a chapel? That one? That building there? And that's a beautiful one. The buildings are just so maintained so beautifully. Get on this side? Okay. The buildings just look so nice and regal and this is pretty here. What does that sign say? Oh, here's Sigma Gamma Rho. That's beautiful. Very beautiful, Sigma Gamma Rho. Nice job, ladies. Nice job. And there's some more SG Rho over there, I see. That's one thing about a HBCU. You're going to have all the sororities and fraternities out here. Fisk Jubilee Singers. I don't want to go across that beautiful, I don't want to walk across that gorgeous lawn, but, well, you don't mind. Oh my God, we shouldn't be on the lawn. We're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble. Okay. Man's gonna fuss at us. Well, let's just, since we already being bad, we'll just cross over. Sorry. Your shoes are getting wet, huh? The grass is wet, yeah. I see the Alpha Upsilon chapter was chartered here in 1945. I wonder if these are the founding charter members. That's when they bring the chapter of the sorority or fraternity to the campus. Like my chapter, Lambda Kappa of Delta Sigma Theta, was chartered at UMBC in 1974. So that's when we came, 1974. Whereas Delta was founded in 1913. So. Okay, so this is Jubilee Hall. What does this say? What does that say? I think when I shall, is it come? I think when I shall come to die, there'll be no need for tears nor sigh. For once live, I'm butchering this. For once live been on? Oh, for once I've been on. No, for one, child, I may cut that out because I'm sounding like I can't read. Oh, that must be some AKA song or something. That's why it wasn't familiar to me, because this is a beautiful AKAR right there. So these look like dorms. Now I'm determined to find Delta and Omega Psi Phi. We got to be somewhere. There's no way. There is no way. Because I think I found everything else. I didn't find. Maybe. Yeah, it must be. I don't think I saw the Zetas either. I'm surprised they're not next to the Sigmas. For a Monday morning, is it a holiday today? Where is everybody? It is? No. I guess kids don't do early classes anymore. Is it spring break? Are you sure? So people have gone home, I guess. I just was a nerd because I like my classes early. I think my first class started at 7:30. Had my classes in the morning and I was done. The boys are like looking forward to college because they think they can sleep in. You know, they don't like to get up early for school. They want to sleep in, roll out of bed, go to class at 1 o'clock too. I said, no, the way to do it is to knock all your classes out early. And then you have the whole day to hang out, go to the dining hall. Did you guys have practice in the morning? That's how your day started?
Yes.
What time?
6.
6?
Yeah.
You have to be disciplined, huh?
Yeah.
But I feel like when you play college basketball, probably high school, that discipline starts, so it's not new for you. Okay. So you were accustomed to being up early and having to start your day. Huh?
Break
Yeah, you can
down,
stop
you'll
it.
run to TSU. Oh yeah, TSU.
What's that, Tennessee State University? So he did, let me come back to me.
The main HBCU.
He explained that we are not on, or not we, they are not on spring break. The kids are just in bed sleeping. He said usually the campus becomes busy with students around 9:30. So yeah, I guess that's what it is. Maybe that's just kids aren't built like that anymore. They don't want to get up early and start their day and be finished early. That's what I told my boys to do. I said, when you go to college, just do it all early and then you have your whole fun now. They'll probably be like these kids still in bed because it's like a ghost town. But anyway, this nice gentleman just told us where we could find the Delta plot. So we're gonna walk over there, and he said there's no Omega plot, which is interesting to me. I don't know, that's a little bit strange. I don't understand that, but it turns out that they are both from Chicago, so they're chit-chatting. Thank you again.
All right, you're welcome.
Take care.
Thank you. So we can use the washroom in there.
Oh, okay, it's open, it's unlocked?
It's open.
Okay, so let's end there. No, not yet. Let's just go look at, you keep recording. Let's go
You wanna
find
go
the,
back to the-
yeah, let's go find, it's recording now, so just keep, I think it's recording. I was talking, hopefully, okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna just go find the Delta plot, and then, so there's no spring, so the kids are just in bed.
They don't get started at 8 or 9. My class started at 7.
I was in those classes at 7, yes. I remember my first class was, I think it was Howard Reback. It was my sociology class. I had him as a professor. Do you remember any of your professors in school?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Mr. O'Connor, Stevens, Wilson.
Hold on, let's pass this guy. Huh?
I remember some of
I'm not finished grilling you on that because I don't know about the names you just threw out.
remember we didn't have the same major. So you didn't know mine?
Your major was criminology?
It was yes, criminal justice.
Criminal justice, okay. Okay. This is where he said to go, right? Okay. All right. So, yep, I had Dr. Reebok in the morning, Howard, and I had his brother, or was it his cousin, Steve Reebok, or Reback. They both worked on campus. And it's funny because my dad said that the Reebok brothers, I don't remember if it was Reebok or Reback, he said they were there when he was there. And my parents went to UMES in the 70s. That's where they met. I'll talk about all this in my story time that I'm gonna do, but my dad is originally from DC and my mom is from South Carolina, and they met at University of Maryland Eastern Shore, which is where we met as well. But yeah, he said the Reebok brothers were both there. Am I going in the right place? Mm-hmm. Okay. Why would us Deltas be all isolated over here on this side, away from the other sororities and fraternities? Maybe over here? Oh no, I'm just walking around. Sorry, I don't mean to bother y'all. Okay, let me come up here. Hello. Dorm director. Now that was when me and Nicole were at LIU Brooklyn. She was the hall director, the dorm director, and I was the hall counselor. First, I was an RA. Oh, well, let's see. I was an RA, and then I was the hall counselor. That was fun, too. Let's see. Now I feel like I'm on a wild goose chase for this plot. It wasn't even my intention to look for this, but now I'm obsessed. This is where we came from, because that's the SG Row plot.
That's probably what he was talking about.
What? Oh, so you think it is over there where they were just doing that stuff? Okay, you can stop it for a second. Okay, so we're back. We just took a couple of quick photos in front of the Fisk University sign. Beautiful sign. We saw it from when we drove in. So it's a little bit of an awkward angle because we're kind of like at the edge of like a cliff. I don't know what you would call it. I know, it's interesting the way it records, right? Because you got to like hold it low in order to see. Do you see all of this and me? Okay, cool. So yeah, so we just did that. So let's keep going. We're still in hunt of the delta and omega plots, which actually the gentleman said there was not an omega one, a Q plot. But you know, we're gonna just look once more and finish our little tour of the campus and then get out of here. And hopefully we still have a car. So I think my microphone is dead, so I'm gonna have to try to shout. But anyway, I was saying that we were just taking pictures in front of the Fisk sign. It's at like a slightly awkward angle. Like if you just look over here, there's like death right here, right? So we're like at the edge. But yeah. So yeah, I think my microphone died. So let's walk on. So the guy who we spoke to was very friendly and very nice, but unfortunately, you know, he said that there is no Q plot. But then he also said that the delta plot was on this side, and it's not. So maybe his information isn't as valid. So there might be a Q plot. So we're just gonna look one more time, and then we're gonna. So that's how the boys. They're not gonna get this kind of rich culture if they go to we'll say a PWI. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get statues on campus that look like you. You may get one or two, but here, I'll take it. I think that's W.E.B. Du Bois. Yep, that's my dad's guy. Or W.E.B. Du Bois, I should say. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a little history. W. Edward, I don't want to mess up this, Burghardt Du Bois, 1866, born in, what does that say? Great Barrington, Massachusetts. 1963, died in Accra, Ghana. Wow. Just like Nana. Okay, got his PhD from Harvard in 1895. Has a master's from Harvard. Went to Fisk. This is his alma mater, and what does that say? 1888. Yeah? Wow, this is great. Okay, so this is beautiful. Unfortunately, I think the light is just not going to give us a clear view because I don't quite know how to correct settings on here, color correct yet, so that's too bad. I'm trying to get it from different angles. I'm going to actually try to get some footage from my phone. Okay. The Carl Van Vechten Art Gallery. My eyes. Okay. Let me see my phone. I'm going to see if I can get a better view of this statue because there's such a sun glare. All right, so there's the library here. Can you hold my phone for me? And can you hold my microphone since it's dead? So yeah, I was wondering if this is the original library from, I would imagine not. Like I said, my dad was literally here in like, what year? That must have been like 85. I don't know, 84. So yeah, I would assume not.
So you changed a lot.
Yeah, I know it's probably changed so much. it looks like this is probably the official entrance. So we kind of came in a back way.
This is now 1866.
Is that when it was founded? 1866? Yes, like this. Still across the street without getting ourselves. I guess this is all campus over here.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Oh, that looks really beautiful. So 1866, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's why HBCUs were created, because we didn't have our own university, so we had to create our own. We could get that higher education that we deserve and that we can plan. I think that might conclude our tour. I don't know how loud my voice is because the microphone's broken, but I mean, there's so much more campus I see down there. But I wonder, is that a bell? Yeah. I just wanted to take a little trip down memory lane, see if my parents recognize anything from the campus, and revisit a part of my own childhood where I spent some time too. So we'll walk a little more and then we'll head to the a gorgeous Tudor style. Very nice. We're heading back now to the car, which thankfully is still here. I'm pretty sure there's guest parking, visitor parking, but you know, we don't know the campus like that, so. We are going to stop for a brief bathroom rest break in the Adam K. Spence Hall, which the gentleman had said we could do. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get back on the road. Next stop, Kentucky. No, I'm sorry. Next stop, Indiana. Ooh, child, I'm still learning.